Ooh.
Thuggalo. Thuggalo show. Thuggalo. ELIXIR. Thuggalo show. Thuggalo show. ELIXIR. Thuggalo show.
Whoop whoop, what the fuck's going on, y'all? It's fucking Friday, and y'all know what the fuck that means. It's fucking Thuggalo show time. I'm your boy ONSTED. Here with me, as always, is the motherfucking Trailer Park Cinderella and the one and only motherfucking ELIXIR in the motherfucking mixer. And we got another guest this week. The big homies. One and only.
Hey.
Hey, what
Wicked
up?
Wood's in the house.
Hell yeah, we got Wicked Wood up on the Thuggalo show. How y'all doing tonight?
Good, man.
Fantastic.
Fuck yeah, Wicked Wood, a staple in the Juggalo community. I know motherfuckers out there, they might not fuck with them, but I know you've seen that logo at the gathering. I know you've seen people wearing that hat, rocking them pendants. There's quite the following in the Juggalo community.
You see
100%.
Everywhere.
And we're going to get into that tonight, but we are going to start with this, y'all. We got a world premiere.
Y'all.
Oh, shit.
He's out there, yeah.
Oh,
shit. You got that.
Look, off the porta potty at the gathering.
That's
real.
You got one of the laminated.
That's real. Hell yeah. We got Will Gates, world premiere of Dead Bodies in the Pulpit. We're going to kick this world premiere. When we come back, we're with the Wicked Wood. Whoa, whoa.
Trash boy ENT.
With the pastor pulling up dead bodies in the pulpit. Money on the play, I ain't fucking with your bullshit. You a stupid motherfucker if you disrespect the gospel. Behind the bank, my motherfucking Bible, and I'm liable to kill a motherfucker if they disrespect the family. I ain't making this shit easy, now I'm causing a calamity. Bleeding underground, trying to figure out how can it be. Should've known us juggalos, banned against sanity. Fucking thought he hard till he ran to his scrub. Now he lying in the pool of his piss and blood. 6 stabs to his neck, went real quick. 11 in his chest too, now he can't feel shit. Damn. Been cold with this shit since a young. I was on the street dolo, all I really know. Scrub it. So don't ask why I do what I do. Tell me who the motherfuck asked you, little bitch. I was trained in the ways of the first 6. Young scrub beaming on the hose and I earned it. Ain't nobody matching the energy of my energy. Hate me or love me, you could remember me. Bet on it. I steady spit the wicked gospel religiously. Feel the abuse with my service and then deliver it viciously. Pass the plate of collecting the time. Money be interesting me. Stop being stingy, I know you got more than 20s for me. With the pastor pulling up dead bodies in the pulpit. Money on the play, I ain't fucking with your bullshit. You a stupid motherfucker if you disrespect the gospel. Behind the bank, my motherfucking Bible, and I'm liable to kill a motherfucker if they disrespect the family. I ain't making this shit easy, now I'm causing a calamity. Bleeding on the ground, trying to figure out how can it be. Should've known us juggalos, banned against sanity. With the pastor pulling up dead bodies in the pulpit. Money on the play, I ain't fucking with your bullshit. You a stupid motherfucker if you disrespect the gospel. Behind the bank, my motherfucking Bible, and I'm liable to kill a motherfucker if they disrespect the family. I ain't making this shit easy, now I'm causing a calamity. Bleeding on the ground, trying to figure out how can it be. Should've known us juggalos, banned against sanity. With the pastor pulling up dead bodies in the pulpit. Money on the play, I ain't fucking with your bullshit. You a stupid motherfucker if you disrespect the gospel. Behind the bank, my motherfucking Bible, and I'm liable to kill a motherfucker if they disrespect the family. I ain't making this shit easy, now I'm causing a calamity. Bleeding on the ground, trying to figure out how can it be. Should've known us juggalos, banned against sanity.
That shit is so Detroit.
Yeah.
I love it. God damn.
Shout out to Will
Fire.
Gates. He said, behind the paint is my
You
Bible. I like that line. That's fire.
Muted, homie.
That man.
100% Will Gates. Shout out to Wicked Wood. I got to say this off top. Pay your respect and you good around my neck of the woods.
Hey.
I got respect in the hood around my neck of the woods. That Ouija joint that y'all did was hard as fuck. How did that come together? How did you guys get that one down?
We did 2 dates on the Shaggy solo tour. We got to do the Jersey date. This is back 2018, 19. And we got a couple dates. And the first day, it was like super dope. We walked in, and you go to set up your merch, and like Ouija like had like a spot next to him. He was like, I wanted to make sure y'all had this right here. It's super lit. and we brought the mic just to see what the deal was, and it worked out on the second date at the Chameleon Club. We ended up going upstairs in the green room, knocked it out real quick, and Ouija did his meet and greets and whatnot, and like let him preview the song a little bit, just to like, it was real cool. It was real cool, and good times with Ouija back then.
So y'all did that shit at a show. That's fresh.
Yeah, it was up in the green room. But later on, us and Trey Pound snuck back up there and smoked a bunch of weed. But it was like, it was funny as shit. Like, we always tell that story because like it was funny as shit. Because Trey Pound looks at us, he's like, "Want to see how far our Juggalo powers will get us?" And it was like we walked right back into the venue, right back up to the green room, and it was super lit. Like Carlito was at that show too.
Which one was it? That wasn't Chameleon Club, right?
The Chameleon Club, yeah.
That's Chameleon Club.
Hell yeah, that's what's up. That's dope hearing the inner workings of how a lot of these tracks get made, especially within the Juggalo community. So very dope. I gotta say, Wicked Wood, y'all been at this for a long time. I went on y'all's YouTube channel and I saw a video that was uploaded 15 years ago. And I was like, damn, they've really been out here.
Yeah, I've been doing it since I was 12 years old. I'm 32. So it's been a minute. As Wicked Wood, you know what I mean? Like Wicked Wood became established as like youngest in horrorcore back in fucking MySpace era type fucking little kid shit. You know what I mean? Kids Bop of rap is what we always. But got linked up with Gravy 2012-ish, and ever since then we've been just cranking out, you know, fucking mad fucking hits and doing the fucking thing, doing lots of shows, doing, you know.
Grinding, right? Like
Grinding.
Staying on the grind. I gotta ask this: if you've been rapping that long, are there still fans of yours and acquaintances and people you've collabed with from the MySpace
like at
era?
Hello Wicked, we had a motherfucker who was like, "Yo, I saw y'all at Ground Zero back in fucking this then," and like just random fucking shits that happened. Like like shout out to Chris from Morton's List. He was like our first street team member back in the fucking day, and Christian, and that's my boy. That's like. Dude, shout out to them, Morton's List, the whole crew over there, super fucking chill, and like they remember me being like not able to get into clubs when I was younger, and it's wild to see that because it's so fucking interconnected. Like there is the jugglers that have been at this gathering for like years and years and years and years and years, and they remember the old shit. They remember the, you know, like those little niches, and maybe we didn't have it, maybe we weren't good back then, you know what I'm saying, but at that point they still connected with it in some level so that they're able to remember it later, you know what I mean? Like
little baby Juggalo, who would have thought it, bro?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like
Night Carnival, space-time particle.
Hey, I gotta say, bro, you've been at it a long time. How did you get interested into music? Like, you know, like
well, my parents like they like always like were in the arts, you know what I'm saying? So my dad did like play bagpipes when I was a kid and just all that stuff. And like
bagpipes, that's
bagpipes,
I did not expect
like,
that. Hell yeah,
like out there, the real shit.
That's fresh.
Did like Celtic festivals with like Fog and Molly and
Hell
shit
yeah.
back in the day.
Damn.
But like
that's hard as fuck.
Yeah, it's dope. It's dope. And like so like just like going to like recording studios at a young age, watching like, you know, like theater and stuff like that, and just like that whole aspect of it playing out, and then getting introduced to hip hop at like young, you know what I'm saying? I've been a juggler since I was 10 years old. Like 12 years old was when I started rapping and dabbling in that whole aspect of it. But like I found the wicked shit young, and like this shit has raised, you know, who we are as people. This is like it's so beyond us, you know what I mean?
Being in the Juggalo community that long, you've definitely seen like the evolution of how like things have changed, right? Like, how do you feel about where Juggalos might have been in 2005, 2006 to now?
There's a huge change. I mean, we've obviously seen mommy and daddy split, you know what I'm saying, go the two different ways, and there's the Juggalos that gather, and there's Juggalos that are out there, you know what I mean? The whole introduction of the Thuggalos in the scene, like we remember, you know, on the race, Thuggalo, Scrub Ninja, motherfucker, acts like creep with. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember the roots of where this all came from. So it's just like it's such a beautiful thing, and like Ouija, you know what I mean, introduced such a cool fucking thing to everybody with his style, and it has all played out into this beautiful fucking thing, and we're just happy to be here, be a part of it. Like, you know, our dreams came true last year, playing main stage at the Gathering, fucking Wicked this year, fucking the Ouija tours, the fucking festivals, the second stage the year before that. Like, it's the fucking prom night massacre. Everything has just collided into this crazy thing for us. And to put out an album like STA last year and give these people what we've been trying to do for years, that's what's the biggest accomplishment for us.
You guys have done so much that, like, you kind of checked all the boxes at this point. You played on main stage, you performed at Wicked. What is left to do, Wickedwood? Is the job done? Is the job...
The job will never be done. The job, you're constantly just putting brick by brick building this whole fucking thing. So it's like, if anything, we're stronger than we've ever been, because at this point, we know we have the source of where to put it now. You know what I mean? So, like, we create, and then it's out there, and people are going to receive it. However they receive it, they still get it now, you know? And that was our struggle for the longest time. We thought we had it all figured out, and to be honest, we probably still don't have it figured out completely, but we have, like, a blueprint now. We have the structure, and we've kind of, like, we figured out how to work this game. You know what I mean?
Big boat.
He saw a big boat. That he says that every time. But we're moving on to the, like, what I'm saying is the future for us is always going to be a bigger step. There's not going to be any slowing down. If anything, it makes us, it all falls into place more.
Makes you work a little bit harder each time you get that little bit better. Yeah, that's something we understand.
Right.
How did you come up with the name Wickedwood? Was that naturally, or were there, like, other names? Like, what is that?
Always been Wickedwood. Came, like, from Shakespeare's Macbeth, the sacred Burnham wood oak. It's like real intellectual. Now it's just, we are Wickedwood. You know what I mean? So, like, there's the jokes like got wood. You know what I mean? We run with it all.
Of course.
Yeah.
What about the spelling?
Oh, the Wiked wood, W-I-K-E-D.
It's the Wickedwood. It's the Wickedwood.
It's always been without the C. I probably made that choice young and not very smart about.
But you owned it, and you kept it.
Search engine optimization. We have a whole song on STA about the fucking spelling of Wickedwood without the C. We don't need no fucking C. Like, that's like, it's.
Angie's in that song.
No, shout out to Angie, shout out to Shaggy the Airhead on the beat on that one. Just, it came out fucking fun. I remember our homie Mike Shepard, shout out to Rocks TV, he was like, I did so much fucking fucking whippets to the fucking, he's like, this is the whippet anthem
Juggalo
of
shit.
Yeah, he's like, this is the whippet anthem of the whole summer or some shit like that. But, like, I don't know, man. We kind of just stuck with it, and we realized what made Wickedwood. You know what I mean? And that's what's helping us the most, because now there's a distinct sound when you hear me or hear Gravy on a song. It's like, it's dope. It's. You can definitely tell a Great Bait song. You can definitely tell a Crazy song. You can, you know what I mean?
I gotta ask, like you mentioned, brick by brick.
Shout out to Diesel. Fucking Diesel artwork in the building. Did the fucking super fucking dope hockey mask you see in the Gotta Keep It Wicked video. I need a new one because we sold it to Hella Wicked, the homie. He just, like, kept on offering money. So, like, we ended up selling it.
You brought up the new album. I gotta say, I'm not like a huge follower of you guys. I know your name. I've seen you guys perform live. I've seen you open at several shows I've attended in the Carolinas.
That's so fucking dope, bro. Like, that's where it goes circle. That was where it all just, like, popped off for us. Like, we were doing those shows at Shiners and fucking my bad. Ask the question.
Yeah, hell yeah, dog. What I was gonna ask with that is, like, this new album looks like, I don't know how to say this. This is how I perceive it. It looks like Wickedwood has reached this point where this is like a full album where they're taking, like, different artistic choices. Is that fair to say?
Definitely, because like no song on this album sounds the same. It's not like you're not gonna get one song that's just like this, or this. Like we're always gonna evolve. I feel like some of it could have been preluded in like simulated reality a little bit, like how we were developing the style, but now we kind of know where every song is going to take us to, and then we go a different way. Like the new project that we're working on, it's going so many different ways that every song is going to be very, very different from each other. Like,
But it's so good.
Yeah, it's fire.
You mentioned the new album, and we talked about like how the name Wicked Wood came together. I gotta ask this, bro. Like I said, I'm not a fan, but I do fuck with what you guys are trying to do. I'm gonna ask, what is the Yeti? This Yeti in the background. I see it in the music videos, on the merch. Like, what is the significance of the Yeti?
So this all started in North Carolina. We were gifted at a show 4 Yeti suits. And we were like, we're gonna bring them to the show and see what the fuck happens. And we ended up just like throwing the homies in the Yeti suits, and it ended up being a tradition. And so we had like multiple Yetis that have been like, you know what I mean? And then we would go to like different spots, and like we would just throw the homies in the Yeti suits, and like the Yeti gets the party going. Yeti is beyond Wicked Wood. We don't even know why we were blessed with the Yeti.
I was gonna say, is it like
the
a Juggalo
Yeti came
thing?
to you guys.
Like you didn't come up with the Yeti; it kind of just happened. You know?
Yeah, it
The
just came to
Yeti,
you.
yeah, the Yeti, like the vest, is just a symbiote. Yeah,
just like attached to us. Like,
yeah, it came. You
I
have
felt
these
the
things,
need
you
to
can't
ask.
stop it.
Bro, I felt the need to ask because I watched you guys on another interview, and I was like, bro, what's the fucking Yeti inflatable on stage? No one's talking about the Yeti. What is that?
The Yeti.
dude, we went through a lot for that thing, man.
Yeah, to get that Yeti, when we found out the news that we were playing the main stage, we were like, we have to like have some kind of crazy fucking. We found that fucking thing, and it was 15 feet, and it looks like it's
one of them in the world or something.
there's only like 200 in the world or something. We got that shit. Like we had to do it.
It looks
But we
fresh.
like
It's
had
got the
like
logo
we have
on
multiple
the front.
Yeti suits. We're gonna have to get more Yeti suits soon.
Upgrade.
But, yeah, we're upgrading the Yeti. Everything's going up, and I don't know. It's such a fun little thing. It's funny because like in the last like 2-3 years, like Yetis have become like a fad of some sort. Like the movies are all using Yetis now, but like we really were like on some shit like early on, and I think it's funny like how like Violent J loves Bigfoot and shit like that too, because it's like
Big Smokes too, yo.
yeah, you
Watch
see
the
what I'm
Big
saying?
Smokes.
Like it's so strange how life works like that. Like these random Yeti suits popped up into existence, and we were like, all right, we're gonna roll with it. And then it was like the Wicked Wood Yeti is a thing, and
Hell
people would
yeah.
like want to pose with the pictures with the Yeti. It just became
like
it's a mascot.
inextricable lore
you know?
now. Like it's
Wicked Wood
It's
lore,
now
hell yeah.
it's solidified in the carnival lore.
Right.
I'm saying, like, and it's such good for it's so good for merchandising. People love Yeti shirts. People buy so
Yeah.
many fucking Yeti fucking things. It's ridiculous. But
You ever see them shits online, like the iceberg memes of like they rank shit in importance?
yeah.
Like in the Juggalo lore, at the very tip of the iceberg to the bottom might be the Yeti Wicked Wood.
yeah, Wicked Wood Yeti at the bottom.
understand?
It's the bottom of the fucking.
But
I'm
it's
with it.
there and it's acknowledged. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We kept getting this question on social media. I'm just gonna spill it now.
Yeah.
A lot of people are asking why you guys ditched the paint, like the red face paint and the mask. Is there a reason for that?
Growth. You know what I mean?
Nice.
And we really haven't ditched like how Wicked we rocked the paint and the mask. You know
For the
what
first
I
time
mean?
in a
For the
long
first
time.
time in like
years.
Was that for
And,
your
like,
OG fans? Like to be like, we're putting the paint back on, y'all.
Yeah, it's like a throwback, just like
Let's go back and
and
you
it's
can see it.
Halloween. You know, it's like the perfect time to do it.
Right.
It's not that it's like a for a long time though, like putting on face paint, going to do like so many shows and then having to be painted up because you don't know what time you have to get in there, you have to get your merch set up, you have to get this set up, and then by the time you're turning around, you're trying to put on intricate face paint that like takes a minute to actually, you know, set and do what you need to do with it. If it looks fucking decent or halfway decent, you know what I'm saying? And having this, like, I got to be a pro with it. I was like in the car with fucking gloves, making sure my fingers didn't get stained while I'm fucking
trying to drive smooth, like not putting any bumps.
having the driver drive real smooth while I'm like getting it in the. But like at a certain point, it became, I guess we all grow as people, and it's not that, you know, I said that to some very important people that wear face paint, and it's like. They're like, what you trying to say? You know what I mean? And it's like, I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying for me as a person, I love the, you know, that's a part of me forever, but I don't need the face paint to be, you know, a member of Wickedwood.
Yeah, we can rock it with or without it. You know what I mean? It's just like.
It's a comfortability thing at this point. Like I'm all about the, you know, showmanship and trying to be as theatrical as possible, but also we don't want to look, like we're
appropriating
on a
some
gimmick
shit
of some sort. Yeah.
Right.
I gotta ask this, bro. Like, red face paint in particular is a bold choice. Like, I always thought like the red paint, like a lot of people stick with like the black base or the white base. I always thought it was interesting that you went with
red is crazy, and it'll stain the shit out of your face, dude.
I imagine, bro.
I look crazy the next day after I wear red face paint.
Was it any inspiration from Sting of the NWO Wolfpack?
No.
Damn.
No.
That's where my mind went.
But I feel that you know.
Hey,
I always thought like Darth Maul a little bit-ish, but nothing like never really like. I don't know. I was very young when I came up with my face paint design, and yeah, we gotta hit those.
I think it's dope that you brought it back for Halloween for your OG fans. Like, yo, they brought the paint back. Look, like,
yeah, the ones that actually saw that and felt that energy, they were like, whoa. But like even wearing it that night, I was like, never again.
Wow. So
I was like, I'm good. I really.
It was also
like,
with the orange though. I really did. I liked it in the orange.
The orange is like, I'm with it. I had like a white tee that I was like specifically not trying to stain up. I ended up staining it, and then I was having to switch the shit. I was just, and by the end of the performance, it's all over your shit, and you're like wearing like nice fucking clothes, and it's dope. You know what I mean? But I'm a fresh juggalo. Like I like staying pretty like crispy, and I don't know. It's too messy, and it seems to be inconvenient at the wrong times. When I'm trying to like really like, and sometimes you get treated a certain way. Like it's definitely got me in trouble. Like we've gotten pulled over, and I've been in full face paint like multiple times. Like that's, you know. And
what's that conversation with the officer like? Like
I'm a rapper. I just left the show, or I'm on my way to a show, and I understand I'm not allowed. Like technically, you're not allowed to drive it. And I'm not sure if this has changed since COVID, but like you're technically not allowed to drive a vehicle wearing a mask, and face paint is considered a mask because it obscures, like it can shock somebody when they're driving past you or anything like that.
Oh damn!
So like it almost becomes like a, I don't know. It's kind of like it's weird.
It's a safety hazard.
It is.
I was imagining Hans Moment from The Simpsons. You drive past and just drives it for a
hell yeah.
What is that? No, I've definitely scared the shit out of some people though. I've definitely.
That's good to know though, because I mean, on the way to Hollow Wicked, I know me and ONSTED, we were wearing ours the whole way, just driving.
I'm not worried on Halloween whatsoever.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. Is like Halloween is his own thing. But like I was going out, like I realized the one year we were doing shows, between shows and like interviews and other shit like that, like music videos and like just also like being at the gathering for multiple days at a time, trying to do it every single day, and then like days leading up, pre-parties and shit like that, trying to keep it on. I was wearing it more than I wasn't wearing it. Like a third of my life I was in face paint, and it was like I was doing it on a regular basis, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so I love about the mask. It's like,
I don't know how Shaggy and Jay do it, like, especially Shaggy with like the shows and whatnot, like how much he does it for the like Palcast before and all that shit. Like, I don't know how he does it. It must be because it's a white based paint, you know what I mean? Where it's like easy to.
They got that good paint, you know.
They got the good shit.
It fucking stinks.
We use Maron as well. Like we use the same, you know.
Was there a time when you didn't? Was there a time where you might have had a cheaper alternative?
I probably did
ever
when
had
I
that,
was like young.
that
But then
regular
I-
grease paint?
Yeah, but then I figured out like what the pros actually use,
Hell yeah.
and there like I had setting spray. I had like this whole fucking kit that like lunchbox with like plastic gloves to make sure the fucking
Hell
shit.
yeah.
Shout out to
Like,
Lunchbox.
Yo, shout out to
Professional
Munchie.
Juggalo shit right there.
Hell yeah, 100%. I gotta ask. I saw Androponics in the chat.
Yeah,
Say
shout
that
out to
he-
Andrew.
No.
Absolutely, he's a
OG.
friend of the show. He mentioned how dope it was hearing his music through the speaker when you guys were performing. You know, and it was a big moment for him personally at the gathering.
Yo, shout out to Andrew. Andrew like schooled the rest of STA. Like I think about
He melds with us so well. Like
Yeah.
it's just a bit. It's
perfect. We put that Grinch fingers together in
like a matter of days.
just because on a whim we were like, we want to do some holiday shit. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Or
And
pumped out the
Andrew
remix,
pumped
just
out
like,
the
it
remix.
was amazing.
The video was done the next day, or
A couple days later.
a couple days later, and then edit was like one day. So he was the hot dog. He was the glizzy up on the stage. Glizzy gang.
How long did that
Glizzy.
music video take? Just filming it? Was that just pretty simple, cut and dry, like filming that music video?
Yeah, Gibby wrote out. We ended up eating a bunch of Chinese food, and then I think I ate pizza that night instead of Chinese.
Yeah.
But we
Knocked it out.
just ate some food and fucking like put Gibby in a Santa suit and had everything kind of ready to
It was
go.
awesome
I gotta
meeting
ask
Gibby
about
with
Gibby,
something
bro. I gotta ask, like Gibby Stites, you guys did that collab. What the song "You're" correct? And there's a music
Yeah,
video for that.
Yeah, shout out to
How
Gibby.
was? Yeah, shout out to Gibby Stites. How was that putting that song together? Just take me through the whole process of that collab, bro.
Well,
How'd
we've
you get
known
linked
Gibby. We met Gibby. We did some shows with Isham and did a date in New Jersey with Gibby, and we've been
He's the shit,
he's
dude.
been
It's
our
awesome.
brother since, and it's just been a crazy ride for him. It's been a crazy ride for us, and we finally got a chance to do what we've been talking about doing for years, and that's our boy. That's
Yeah,
what we love him.
Gibby
we
gives
love
a shit.
we love the
Gibby
Gibster.
Styles.
Gibby Styles.
You motherfucker.
Yo. But
Is there more collabs coming with Gibby in the future?
everything's in the of course there'll be plenty more with Gibby. We love Gibby.
Yeah,
And Gibby's
Gibby's-
like real
Gibby's
close
dope.
to us. We Jersey boys.
We're like an hour
yeah.
apart.
So like
Nice.
it's just it's an awesome time, man. I actually want to. Hopefully, we'll see him in a.
You
couple
mentioned
days.
Jersey. I gotta ask because like I was looking at you guys' Twitter account at Wicked Wood Music this week. I seen that the location was listed as Atlantic City, New Jersey, but also Graham, North Carolina. Can you
Yeah,
explain?
he lived in North. So we originally met in North Carolina, and
'Cause I seen you guys at the Fuck the Fuck Off tour.
I moved from North Carolina to Jersey the day of the march. We drove a box truck with my whole entire house from
Hell
North
yeah.
Carolina
To the march.
to the march and
Hell
parked it
yeah.
illegally in Washington D.C. because you're not allowed to park a box truck in Washington D.C. But we drove that shit to the march.
12.
Fuck 12, hey.
Fuck 12.
There ain't gonna be a 12th episode. You know what I'm saying?
There ain't gonna.
There ain't an
You
episode
can move it right
12,
on to
but-
13.
Hey.
Yeah.
It's going straight to 17. Fuck it.
Facts, bro. Bro, I gotta ask, like, you guys have been at the gathering a lot, I'm sure. How many times do you have a count of how many gatherings you've attended?
I've been to 4.
I think I've also been to 4 as
I
well.
wanted to go to a lot more. I was just always really poor, and
100%. That's
Same.
same shit.
Same.
Like for years and years, and then I missed one gathering because of having a childbirth, and then that was like the most
Congratulations.
devastating. Thank you. Well, that was I've recently had a new baby,
Hell
but
yeah.
this was for
Congratulations on that one then.
yeah, but
Yeah.
during the other birth, it was just so close to that it was really hard
I had
to
to go to the
you
super
know.
gathering by myself.
He went to Super by himself, and then I went
Super
to.
had a great lineup. That 2019
It's
lineup
amazing.
was
I missed
fire.
it,
Actually,
and I was
my
so
homies-
sad the whole time because everybody was like, "Where are you? You could come for at least one day," and I
I'm
like
sorry.
almost did it.
Kids.
It's really rough, dude. I think it's so. I think we were talking about this the other day. It's like being away from the gathering is almost worse than being like having a bad time at the gathering. If you're having a bad
Real.
time at the gathering, it's not as bad as being at the away from the
Yeah.
gathering and not being able to experience
Yeah,
it.
do you see in those videos from home, I just skip Whoopstock, and I wanted to go so bad, and like seeing everybody's videos, and it was just more depressing like than anything else. In my like
seeing Hell's Pit in its entirety, just about at Whoopstock, was one of my favorite experiences as a Juggalo.
I know.
That was so great, man. What Joker cards do y'all fuck with?
Most of them.
I think we could say the same. But is there one particular that takes precedence over any others, or is it just all one cohesive?
I think my favorite is somewhere in between. Honestly, and it sounds juffy, but like somewhere between Great Malenko and Shangri-La. No, I mean
I'm not hating though. Like
I love everything. I mean Shangri-La was dope for me. I remember that year in particular being like just a really special, like the whole coming of the sixth, and like the way that I was at a good time because everything I heard previous to it, like when I came, it was like 10 years old. So like I was hearing everything from '98. I was hearing Jekyll Brothers. I was hearing Great Malenko. I was hearing this like, you know, Fuck Your Rebel Flag. I was hearing all these different songs that like you could download. You know what I mean? So like I remember being on Kazaa and fucking LimeWire and fucking
shout out LimeWire.
Shout out to LimeWire.
Hell yeah!
You wouldn't download a car.
You wouldn't download a
I might have
car.
I'd download a fucking car right now.
Hey, don't make me download a car up in the toe.
Like
Tesla,
it was like that, and like getting like, you know, remember mixed CDs and shit like that. Like
yeah,
oh hell yeah,
people just doing like mixed like. And they just hook you up with like mad shit. And I remember just like falling in love with this fucking Wiked shit that like, and then I found out that they were clowns. And then I found out they were like it was just so like, what is this?
Right.
And why is this feel so right? You know what I mean? Like I don't know. It's very special when I think about where this shit is taking me. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, as a rapper in the scene, like obviously it influenced you a shit ton, bro, because you're like, bro, I'm gonna rock the paint. I'm gonna get on stage. I'm gonna do that, my version of the Wiked shit. You know, you feel me? Like,
and for
that's beautiful.
3 years it was like, you know, you don't want to get labeled as just a Juggalo rapper or just, you know what I mean? And our
we're a Juggalo podcast, bro, but we try not to be Juggalo centric. But I mean, that's what it's gonna be.
But it is what it is.
Yeah,
it is what it is.
It is what it
It
is.
is what it is. We're Juggalos, so we're gonna, you know what I mean? It's gonna shine. But our sound is very unique into what that, you know what I mean? We don't sound like everybody else, so it's.
Hearing you guys, I was like, wow, Wiked Wood is something else. There's a different flavor, like, because I listened to you guys a lot during the week in preparation for this interview, especially the new album, and I was like, wow, this is interesting. You can see the evolution of where you guys evolved, and like I mentioned earlier, I seen you guys on stage, well, at least crazy on stage, you know, in fucking 2008.
2000, which one?
I don't recall. I want to guess 2009, 2008, maybe even longer ago than that.
Yeah, that's before my time.
I was young.
How did you get involved, bro? How did you get involved in this Wiked Wood?
I moved to North Carolina, and my cousin Kenny was best friends with a previous member, Creep, and he just introduced me to him because he knew I did music, and it just worked out so perfectly. Like we just like.
What happened with Creep? Is that like what happened with Creep? Where he at these days?
Creep's doing his thing. He goes up by HRZ the rapper.
He's High Rise, yeah.
High Rise.
He does his own stuff.
Yeah,
it's pretty fucking
I've seen High Rise open before for sure.
We had basically throughout the I guess tail end of Dubs Up, our 2013 15 release, into like kind of what popped us off throughout like doing the demo jams contest and going all the way to like the finals of that shit. And being able to like, I think it was the Violent J Shaggy solo tours and stuff like that. We were trying to, it was like there was this chance for us to actually blow the fuck up, to actually, you know, keep doing shows. And at that point, he wasn't in that mind state to be doing what we were doing, you know?
He wasn't ready to continue to keep going through the same, there's a lot of cost and a lot of effort to do the stuff we were trying to do. And he just had a lot going on in his life. And He just wasn't able to continue doing it.
And that's
Yeah.
understandable, bro. I mean, life happens.
We
to
love him to
people.
death. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just...
And it's also, we go through shit as people. You know what I mean? We're people before we're anything. And
Of course.
These like stuff in your life can change how you want to, you know, what you perceive to be what your dream is, or what, you know. And to me, you know, I spent 7 years, I mean, almost a decade in a group with this member, and then had to be like, you know what, I understand that you got to do it like this, but it's not going to hold back what we're going to do with this in the future. And we had to like make a solid business choice to be like, we're cool, we love you, it's, you know what I mean, but we have to do what's best for the group at this time. And that's really like one of the most honest answers about that whole situation.
I went almost my whole life without seeing a boat, and then I saw the boat that one day. I saw a big boat.
You've already said you saw.
I know, but it's a double.
I saw a Yeti at the gathering on stage. I gotta ask Wicked Wood, like, I'm crazy. I'm pretty sure I saw you in a video at the fucking the Juggalo March back in September of 2017, right?
Yeah.
How was that? How was that being there at the
glorious.
March?
It was fun. It was a lot of, it was really, really cool. We came off a really, really good year that year too. And so we had gone to OKC to perform on third stage at that point. But like, it was our first time actually getting booked for the gathering. We ended up doing those.
You've been talking about a little bit earlier when you were talking about you were moving up.
Yeah, we were. Yeah,
the box truck.
Yeah, we took the box. Well, hold on. What I was saying was that like we had come off DCG cons, both DCG cons, and there'd been this like kind of rise up. So like for us to be there and then to be recognized as much as we did, it was all about being there for the cause. But like there was just such a change in like
people recognized us, and it was such a weird thing. Like we weren't expecting.
Yeah, it was like Wicked Wood everywhere we went, and it was like, it was very cool. It was very fucking cool, and to like see the Juggalos out there, it was such a beautiful sight. Like,
great day.
You're looking at these like you've seen this shit on Forrest Gump, you've seen this shit on all these Hollywood movies, and, you know, all this shit, and then you're literally watching Fuck the World happen with all these Juggalos, middle fingers in the air. In front
with the
of
Lincoln
fucking
Monument and
yeah,
shit.
dude. And you're like watching this whole fucking in the fucking pool. Who knew we were gonna be right there in the fucking
what? The march itself was like let's go all the way video in real life.
It was. Yeah, we had a great time. Shout out to Thomas.
Yeah, shout out to Thomas.
Yeah, there's so much that goes into that, but like, you know, created these connections, and if certain connections weren't created at that moment, like as we were walking up, we ended up bumping into CPN and Torleaf and all them, and if they you know, pushed our shit at that point and made this what it was, you know, later. Who knew? You know?
Real shit. That was the Juggalo March was in September of 2017. Let me fast forward you to 5 years later. In September of 2022, you guys are performing with for Tom Wood at the Float.
Fucking shout out to Tom Wood, my dad.
Well, hey, your dad, bro. Hell yeah. What was it like performing at the Float? Like, what was that event like?
It was great.
It was so fucking cool. It's such a cool little fucking thing that like, oh man, Tom does a really good job. Ogre does a really good job.
Gathering vibes the whole time.
Gathering vibes the whole time.
Where was that at? Arkansas? Is that correct?
Mammoth Springs, Arkansas. Dude, it's such a cool fucking vibe. They have this the whole kayaking trip fucking float down the river. Fucking Tom's just like beast mode. Like if you want to ever see Tom Wood in his motherfucking element, goddamn it. He's rocking it there, and you know, it was such a cool fucking thing, and to go on to go on last day, to get up on stage with Shaggy. There was so many cool fucking moments. Like, shout out to the Jekyll sisters, shout out to Skylar, shout out to all the crews that, you know, everybody that played it, the whole event staff. Yeah, shout out to Two Boots. It was so cool, and you know,
It's definitely like a event. One of my favorite events that I've been to. Like it was a positive.
How does it compare to the Gathering? Because it's similar but kind of different, I would imagine, with the kayaking.
You can't compare the two.
Hmm.
However,
I wasn't there.
It's like if you okay, so I can make a comparison to the Gathering. I think if you were to like
more laid back,
like this, like a laid back version of the Gathering. That's like.
Is it as ruckus as the Gathering? Is it as loud?
No, definitely quiets down at a certain point.
I think we were the ruckus.
We were the ruckus.
Wicked Wood and the Yeti was running amok down in the Ozarks.
We were the ruckus.
Hell yeah, that's what's up.
DJ Clay and Wicked Wood were the ruckus.
That's so dope, man. I feel like the float wasn't as well documented on YouTube, so I just wanted you to.
It never really is, man.
No, it's not. It's like. It's mysterious, man. It's like
for real.
Tom, it's kind of like a draw.
Next time you see Tom Wood, bring him a rubber duck and put it right in front of him. And he'll know the deal.
I'm writing that one down if Tom Wood ever pulls up on the third.
Yeah, you pull out a rubber duck and say, "Wicked Wood asked you to sign this for me," and he'll love us forever. Yeah, but like, yeah, shout out to dude, I can't wait to float again.
Any other memories of the float that stick out to you offhand?
All right, so I took this acid, right? It was really good, and I disintegrated to a single particle. I was a single fucking atom, and then like I rebuilt into myself
during the scum set.
During the scum set, I came out though.
That scared the soul out of me doing that during a scum set.
Yeah, that's some scary shit right there.
But like, I completely disintegrated down.
Shout out to Scum too.
Yeah, it was a great fucking scum set. Like
Insane Poetry. Shout out their whole crew, dude.
They killed it.
Insane Poetry is going to be on the Thuggalo show very soon in the near future.
What's up?
IP's the man, dude. Yeah. Tell him we said we love him.
I will, bro.
Yeah, you tell him we remember the float forever. Yeah.
Hell yeah. But like I said, bro, the float don't get much love online. So like if I can hear any like little nugget of info about the float, I'm like, man.
The Replicon, they dropped a lot of videos from the sets and shit. And you don't see a lot of the actual float because everybody's in the water and fucking doing their fucking thing. But that was so fucking cool to just see jugglers just meet up on the beach shore, fucking chilling, drinking, fucking cruising, just fucking. I got so sunburnt. My whole arm was hurting the next day because I was just paddling in circles. You see all these motherfuckers, and like the whole time, like Scotty D from Fego Lovers is getting like somebody's trying to sneak up on him and dunk him in the water. Like you just see everybody in there, like just living it, man. It's just fucking man. Shout out to Mankini.
All right, so I got a question. Is when I think of floats, dog, I did a float last summer with one of my homies up here, and I got high as shit on mushrooms and floated down the fucking river, tripping ball sack. Now,
do that.
I was gonna say, is that what I picture in my head? Just Juggalo music, just every ninja floating down the river.
Not even that much music like that. Like people are just camaraderie. You know what I'm saying? Like
yes,
we floated with
checklist. Going to the float. All right, we got that.
Bro, it's beautiful. And the thing is, like, the events were so cool, man. Like the little tiny events that they had, like the competitions. It's just such like, it's so cool. You get like a little bit of DCG Con with the Echo Side tournaments and the different tournaments, and then
fresh.
I definitely will float again for sure. Like,
you got to float next time.
Yeah, I didn't.
He didn't go down the river.
I couldn't get up in time. I had to.
I will say.
Damn.
Had to recover.
I will say the Replicon boys couldn't paddle very well.
Hey, bro, put us on the ballot for 2023. I know we didn't start the podcast. We started it late in the year.
They nominate the Thuggalo show. They
hey,
let's in that hoe, bro. Even though we really don't deserve it, we didn't start till November. Like let's mess with the vote and fuck up who's gonna win the shit. Fucking write us in. You feel me? But ONSTED, ELIXIR, do y'all got like a word association game while we got Wicked Wood up in the building?
Well, we got a bunch of them here that we got.
Here we go.
So,
let's hear it.
ELIXIR, go ahead and jump into that shit.
So the first one we got in the word association, I'm sure you guys know how it works. Just I'm gonna say a name and then you whatever the first thing that pops into your head. So the first name we got on the list is Light.
Homie. That's our boy. Shout out to Light. Got to work with him for the new shit video.
Right.
Dude, we met him in on the Riddlebox tour way back, and he's pulled me up on stage for fucking Fago Armageddon. I can't count the times. He is very genuine and, deserves a lot more than he has, but he's blessed with what he has, and he's killing it. He's killing it.
Nice.
So next up, we got the one and only Ouija fucking Mac.
Dope. Love Ouija. Ouija, I'm saying, Denial. Oh my gosh. There's certain songs, man, that it just hits me in the feels, and it just makes, Awful for me was just
that one gets me through days too.
Oh, yeah.
That's such a good fucking jam, and
my little girl still goes around hiding in the bushes.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yo, my kids are playing with their train set, dude, and they're like, "Look, this one's Ouija," and I was like, "Why?" And they're like, "Look, the bush," and they
Beautiful. That's beautiful. Juggalo shit.
That just happened with the new train set they got for Christmas. But my kid was wilding out to the live stream of Hello Wicked 2 years back or a year back, and
a couple years ago now,
and he was moshing out. And this is right when we found out that I don't remember what we found out, but
his fucking head on the table.
Dude, he was moshing. He was going crazy to fucking he split his whole eye right here.
Little homie going
just
hard.
Going hard to some Ouija, dude. It's
I can relate.
My kids are the same way, man. My kids are the same fucking way. They love Ouija. One of them's been to 2 shows already.
Yo, shout out to Ouija. All I think of, I remember this one distinct time where Ouija was fucking. He took my bowl on the Shaggy tour and literally perched up underneath the fucking merch table and fucking hit the bowl, and I was like, yo, Ouija is fucking
That's cool.
That's cool. Dude, it's all love.
So the next name on the list is DJ Clay.
Smashing weed. That's what I.
Big blunts.
Yeah.
We love him, man.
Shout out to DJ Clay. We'll
With
race
the Clay station.
for pink slips next time we see you, motherfucker.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, he was we had the golf carts at the gathering, so Clay pulls up and fucking Hoagie's trying to fucking racing for pinks. He was like, we're gonna race for pinks.
Lit.
That was legit.
Oh, man.
The next one on the list is the homie Rude Boy, OG.
Oh,
Big
shit.
OG.
That's
Triple
our boy.
OG,
That's our boy. Yo, shout out to Rudy. Rudy and Carlito. We love them so fucking much. We do. When we first I met him back when I was still wearing braces as a kid, man. There's a picture of me and the Rude Boy from Philly Comic Con 2004 when I was 14, fucking
2004.
And he hooked me up with a Dark Lotus, one of the Dark Lotus football jerseys.
Nice.
Remember the Dark Lotus where they were rocking the football gear and shit like that? There was a limited John he gave me and a little tiny Hatchet Man because I tried to go get Seth Green to come over to the Psychopathic booth for the fucking shit, and he still remembers this to this day. But when we were filming Gotta Keep It Wicked,
holy shit.
when we filmed Gotta Keep It Wicked, they were there cutting some wrestling promos, and they wanted us to come out for their December. Their December's just so busy for us,
working shipping.
So it's yeah. So, but shout out to him. I remember he was on Rocks TV and he was who are the 3 that he cares for the most in the underground, or 3 that he sees popping in the underground, and he was Ouija, Hex, and Wicked Wood, and I was like, what?
Yeah,
I was not,
seized
you know,
up.
like,
Heart seized up.
I was
Big
like,
names.
oh. He said it.
That's fresh. Good company to have.
Yeah, for real.
Big facts.
All right, next name.
Yeah. Bob Rocks and Rocks TV.
Good
Oh, shit,
transition.
that's what we were
Yup.
saying. Bob Rocks.
Transition.
Yeah.
Yo, yeah, we love him, dude. And he shot the new shit video, the Gotta Keep It Wicked video. I feel like he did another one.
The one y'all did with Light, he filmed that, right? I saw that.
What? He did the light video, yeah. We had
Okay.
Rex TV come out, and that's always just been ever since that fucking first Shaggy show that we were talking about. That we did that interview where he was out there with Trey Pound for that whole tour, and we got linked up with them. And Bob's been family ever since, man. He's a real motherfucker, and he's genuine about making sure that you're happy with what he's doing. You know what I mean? And so
100%.
that's such a fucking cool, yeah.
Like the word association shit. When you said Rude Boy, like my word I thought of was Bob Rocks, because they're like thick as thieves. You know, we're always when we hang out with one, it's always like we're hanging out.
Yeah,
with all of
yeah.
them,
Like we got to go out to the barrio.
Shout out to Barrio, bro.
Yeah,
Shout
shout
out
out
to
to Barrio.
Mario.
And even at the parties at the gathering this year, we jumped up on stage with Rudy and just like wild out for a little bit. But we got plans in the future with
Space
Mr. Rude
planes.
Boy. Yeah, we got space plans. Either way, Rude Boy and Wicked Wood, DJ Carlito, you're gonna see some shit eventually, guaranteed.
All right, next name on the list.
Well, the next one on the list, he's kind of touched on him last little second ago. Shaggy Two Dope.
Shaggy Two Dope.
We love him so
Shaggy.
We love him.
Dope.
Stretch Nuts.
Yeah.
Super Balls.
Yo, Shaggy's great, dude. I can't, like, the ability. I've been on stage with him for I'll give you a good story. We played at the local 506 with him down in North Carolina, and I remember, like, we went up and talked to him for a little bit, and then we went back down, and he's doing his shit, and there was only like a couple openers that night, but like he made sure to say, make some noise for Wicked Wood. And I just remember looking and nobody had a cell phone, and I was like, God damn it. I'll just remember this for, but like,
Real.
it was so fucking dope. And every time we get brought up on, you know, on the podcast before and different shit, he's always like, just showed love. Shout out to them. I know those boys, you know what I mean? Like, it's always been love. Yeah. Hopefully he hears this. And
Shaggy Two Dope is a rose in a field of dandelions.
Facts.
Love him. He's so great, man.
That was heartfelt.
He's so good.
That was really
Next
hard.
on the list, I got Trey Pound.
Trey Pound.
That's
that boy.
as soon as they got a list of all our like known accomplishments.
Yeah.
It's almost like I went through who y'all fuck with on social media and plucked them.
That's a-
Yeah, definitely. Trey Pound. We got to do the song "Takeover" with him and Damian Quinn and Scum on Simulated Reality, and it's such a banger, dude. Like I remember him sending it to me, and he was like, "Yeah, I think I hit my Kendrick Lamar stride or something like that." And I was like, "Yes, you did."
He aced that shit.
He aced that shit.
Production
He like
on that. He killed it.
he added extra to the beat and stuff like that. We definitely you're gonna see more with Wicked Wood and Trey Pound too. That's our boy. Like, it was so cool to chill with him at the float, and
Watch him
He's a
perform.
real
He
ass
fucking killed
dude.
it. He
From
killed
my
it.
interaction with him, he's just a chill dude, bro.
yeah, I wish I would have got to see him a little bit more. Hella Wicked. We only got to see each other for maybe a couple moments, but that's the way. Everybody's so busy. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, next one on the list is the Duke of the Wicked, Violent J.
Violent J. Yo, I love him. Again, dude, it changed my fucking life. The entire trajectory of my shit would not be the same without Violent J.
My life, my family, my kids wouldn't exist without.
You know,
Violent J. Like,
we got
bullshit.
to speak with Jay a little bit right after we did the song with Blase, and he wanted to know more about us and this, that, and the other, and it's just such a fucking honor to even know that he knows who we are in some way. You know what I mean? We just hope that, you know, the future with that is more and more, you know.
Real shit.
Next on the list, we got Burns of Mayday.
Yo, shout out to Burns. That's our boy too. I've been following Mayday since back when I followed Tech Nine.
Oh, man.
No, but Mayday has always put on an amazing show. We got to do some shit with them in Brooklyn. Couple on the Fire and Ice tour that they did, and we just, you know, I expressed to Burns that we needed to work, and he was like, let's make it happen, and we did, and he was very happy about it. He was really excited when we won the award for the song. I know he like cherishes his award that he got from Replicon for that shit, and it's just so fucking dope to, you know, see everybody come together on the, you know, with the Ouija song, because I was like, yo, it'd be fresh if we could put Burns on this, you know? Like, it's something different. It's something that people wouldn't expect right off rip, you know?
Nice.
Confuses the simulation.
It confuses the simulation a little bit more.
That's good, though. Next one on the list we got is Miss Blase Rose. We spoke on her just a hot minute ago.
Yo, thankful that she ever, you know, helped us in any way, dude. She's been helpful.
She looked us out a few times. She really did.
Yeah. Shout out to
Queen.
Becky.
Next up, we spoke on him just a hot minute ago as well, Mr. Motherfucking Tom Wood himself.
Oh, that's the ravioli boy himself.
Shit, Ravioli Boy's wild.
Yeah,
I gotta write that down too.
Listen, he made the art so fucking immaculate, and the float between that and just helping us on a regular basis with
like he just cemented.
Yeah, he knocked out
part of that album. Right?
Knocked out that he made that album what it is.
It's
you
like
know,
the icing on the cake kind of shit.
Yeah, definitely.
Like,
and you know, he's very genuine with you. You know what I mean? Like, he's just a real nice guy, and so he you know,
luxuriant.
Yeah, I mean,
immaculate.
And Tom's got a wild side to him too. You know what I mean? And he's, we love Tom. I can't say much more than that, but like, look out for more Wicked Wood and Tom Wood for sure. That's
shout out to Tom Woods.
Yes,
love Tom Wood. Next one out on the list.
It's gonna be DJ Carlito.
That's our boy. That's our boy. Yo, I feel like he does have a list of our affiliates.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
yo, Carlito. Yeah, yo. Shout out to Carlito.
Like Carl Santos.
You're the guy who changes your oil at the Jiffy Lube.
Tell me about this. But Carlito, they thought that when we went to the barrio, I guess somebody put like some kind of sticker. Not us. I swear.
They wrote a Sharpie on the toilet. I saw it because I laughed at it. He said, "It says you call that a dick?" on the Sharpie on the toilet, and then like they thought that we did that. And it's like, no, that was there when I got there.
Wicked Wood got us good. They got us good, and we were like, no, we didn't do this. But they were like dead set. But
I'm gonna try to run through. I'm gonna try to run through some of this list because we got like a trash or fire segment that we want to get you guys' opinion on. Okay. I'm gonna ask right quick, Hobson.
Lyrically, fire, and as a person, trash.
Interesting. You want to elaborate on that?
I mean, I take this all back to like a show back in 2013 when he walked in and the mother of my kids was like pregnant sitting in a chair next to the door, and fucking he made fucking what's his name like be like, yo, she needs to go or something like that. And it was like, it was so, I don't know, it was unauthentic, and I felt like when you're given this position, you don't need to like
diva out.
What?
Diva out.
Yeah, diva out and just be like this other thing that doesn't need to be. You know what I mean? You can be a person and realize that situation is this situation and not get so caught up in your superstardom that you like. I don't know. That's just my opinion. So I'm not beefing with Hobson or anything like that. Like, who knows where Hobson even is? It's kind of irrelevant in some aspect, I feel. But
I was about to say, I just want to clarify that Hobson's not our trash or fire segment, but I do understand where you're coming from though, because I do think that's why Tech didn't sign him. Is like he was just like, man, you got too much. I mean,
ego destroys talent.
Ego
destroys talent at the end of the day.
You also need to understand who these people actually are and what makes them. You know what I mean? If you're like trashing on the people that are respecting your music, like I remember fucking Hop talking about ICP. It's not my cup of tea. Like just like, but still realizing that for years that you were pandering to this community, and we're like, okay, you did a song with the Clowns, you did because they wanted to put you on like that, but it doesn't feel authentic to me. So therefore, I'm like, but you know, we did a Matter of Time. That kind of went through like a collab broker back in the day. It wasn't very authentic, but
don't buy secondhand collabs, kids.
Don't buy secondhand collabs.
Keep your first
collabs.
You heard it first from the Wicked Wood. Hell yes.
But yeah, Hobson, like I was a fan up until a certain point. Then I felt like,
how are you gonna have like an existential crisis about beating off though? Like,
what the
like 4 or 5 times. Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, I mean,
but with that being said, we're gonna actually transition into this week's fucking. And with this week's Trash and Fire, we got fucking.
I'm still watching.
We got quick little clip here. We're gonna show everybody. Whoa!
Whoa! You didn't play it.
It went away.
Oh, what the fuck?
This week's Trash or Fire is fucking pranks. What y'all think about them pranks? Are they trash or are they fire? Because you know,
depends on which side.
Yeah, are pranks trash or fire? Because there's a million different pranks. You pour some water on some dude at the gathering while he got shoes on. I mean, there's
drawing
different
his face
levels.
if he's got them shoes on while he's sleeping, because you know better than to fucking do that.
Pranks are absolutely amazing unless they're done against me. That's the only
That's
time.
how I feel, though. That's how I feel.
This is the only time.
If I got fresh clothes on, don't pour some paint on me. You feel me?
I passed out drunk one time and people put fucking potato salad in my pants, and I was.
Did you have your shoes on? Did you have your shoes on?
Yeah, I did have my shoes on.
That's the
Damn.
problem.
I was like,
Gotta
man,
take
you
them
put
kicks
potato
off,
salad in
son.
my pants.
That's dirty.
Yeah.
With shoes on, that's dirty.
Take them shoes off.
I'm gonna say pranks are trash, just because I don't want nobody to do something to me. So people are definitely gonna.
You
Do
say pranks are trash. You're the number 1 target.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. That's
but,
exactly what I mean. Like now, people are gonna like fucking bring it, as hard as they can, bro.
Well, I think
Good
before we actually take the vote on it, we gotta actually check last week's Trash or Fire, because I actually got the poll pulled up
Right.
the results.
Last week we asked.
results.
Yeah, last week we asked our audience, and we asked Maisie of Scythe Gang. Well, no, we ended up asking Maisie. Actually, forgot, wasn't there for the segment, but we asked is Snow trash or fire with Humble among, and Humble said it was trash. We said it was fire, but what did Twitter say on said?
Twitter said it was trash, and you know what? I think Twitter says it's trash because it pushed back the fucking Hideous release of all the fucking
Merch.
the merch and all of the physical copies. So I'm pretty sure
Valid.
that's where the amount of fucking trash came in.
Valid reason. It's a close poll, though. What was it, 51 to 48? I mean, that's
51 to
absolute-
48. Yeah, that's very, very, very close.
We might have got different results if we would have asked that in July, but
valid.
That's
But
true.
Wicked Wood, are pranks trash or fire in general?
If they're done right, I feel like they're fire. Like if it's the right prank, you know what I mean?
As long as you don't take them too far.
Like
Yeah.
stuff that's the severity of it, like, is definitely a factor. Like,
I mean, I like to see pranks. So if it was like eliminate pranks completely or not have have pranks, I'm going with having pranks.
it's like freedom of speech. It's like you
saying.
got to deal with some really bad pranks just so that we all have freedom of pranks. Like,
Pay,
I like that.
payback
Throw
pranks.
fucking firecrackers at people's faces at the gathering because that fucking
that's not
That's-
a prank.
that's not a prank.
different.
Yeah.
That's a
Like how
fucking-
Yellow
That's a-
Wolf.
Abuse.
No, dude, I saw a fucking M80 go right off right next to the
Shank's
fucking.
targeting you now just because you said that.
Oh, fuck.
Shank's
Facts.
shout out to Shank.
Dude, I literally we pulled up in the golf cart of Destiny, bro. We saved like 2 lives that night. Fucking pulled up, and instantly somebody got like fell over, seized out, and then 2 seconds later, somebody got a fucking M80 right to the fucking
Damn.
really close to the
Damn.
fucking face, and like I hope they were okay.
Yeah, they were straight.
Real though.
I had a mortar blow by my ear when I first got there, and I was tripping nuts. It was Dirk, Cassie's boyfriend. He's like, "Yo, we cheered together," and it's like, dude, I just like you fucking blew up a mortar right by my fucking head, man. But it was all right. I got over it in a couple minutes.
Yo,
So yeah, I'm
Elixir.
gonna agree. I mean, honestly, dude, I never realized how impartial I am to things until we started this segment.
Right.
But yeah, I'm gonna agree with, like, if they're done right, or if like maybe the person deserves
Fire.
it, then they're definitely fired.
Fire.
Yeah.
I can
I'm
agree
going
with that.
fire too. I'm going fire too. So that's
Fire.
most
Yeah, if they
of the
deserve
panel.
it, the severity things off the table. Like, they're good.
It's
So they're
subjective.
fucking fire.
Yeah, we're saying fire.
I didn't notice that until just fucking now. Shout out JHERM. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Damn, I ain't thought
Oh,
about
yeah.
that game in a goddamn minute.
All right,
That's
Wicked
awesome.
Wood. I gotta say, Wicked Wood, thank you for being here. Where can we
Yeah.
find you on the internet? How can we listen to your music? Let us
We
know.
can back up, hey.
We're everywhere. If
Yeah.
you search the search engine, we pop right up.
Yeah, just spell it without the C, and you'll be doing okay.
Spell it with the C. You're liable to run into some issues.
Yeah, we got 2 new music videos out. We got the Grinch Fingers remix, Androponics on the beat, and we got the Yer featuring Gibby Stites featuring Wicked Wood.
We got a new video coming soon.
Another video coming soon. And more for your ear holes, all that good shit.
And our greatest album yet is around the corner.
Yes,
Oh shit.
It's coming, man. It's gonna be good.
it's gonna be dope.
Hell yeah. Follow Wicked Wood online. Search him on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube. Smoking on them Grinch Fingers. Thank you.
Yo,
all
shout
for
out to
pulling
Hulk
up.
Hoagie too, our boy. We love
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
We
Shout
got to
out
see him
Thuggalo
today.
Show.
So
Like, we thank you for having us on. Like, this is dope.
Absolutely.
Whoop, whoop, y'all, for
Thuggalo
sure.
Show, we love you guys.
Thank you.
Whoop, love y'all.
That was Wicked Wood. Hell yeah. Thank y'all.
Fire
100%.
segment.
Great to have Wicked Wood on. You know what I'm saying? They're a staple in the community. You see them
Oh, yeah.
double W's everywhere when you go to shows. You know what I'm
Every
saying?
fucking where.
All right. If you've been following the Thuggalo Show on social media, we saw that Snow ended up being trash. That was like the overall opinion of the people. We'll be putting up our pranks poll probably on Tuesday, and then we'll run it back next week and see what's going to happen. All right, let's get into this. Tonight is interesting. ONSTED, I'm going to tell you, bro, the Thuggalo Show is all about expanding and pushing the limits of what the Juggalo culture can do. You feel me? Like,
Because we can do it all. Do it everything.
facts, bro. And like tonight, I was thinking, let's do something dope. Let's bring on a huge name in the community. She was on this show. Go ahead and bring her
Been
on,
here
ONSTED.
before. Been
Hell
here
yeah.
before, one time
Illy
before.
Gal is in the building.
Whoa, whoa.
Woo! What
Woo,
up, guys?
What's
Hell
going
yeah.
on?
Illy Gal, thank you for joining us. We're gonna add one more person to the panel, and then we'll get into what we're gonna do tonight. All right?
Sounds good.
Hell yeah. Okay, ONSTED, if you will bring on I'm Baby Sweets. Now, everyone watching might recognize her from the Demon Seed video with Ouija Mac. Welcome to the Thuggalo Show, Baby Sweets.
Hello. How's it going?
We're doing good on this side.
It's
We got
Friday.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it is
Hid-
Friday.
Much love. Hideous just dropped. Ouija Mac and Golden BSP just dropped a fucking fire ass album that my brain hasn't even comprehended yet. You feel me?
Still processing
I know.
that bitch.
For real. But Illy Gal, to get to you, I gotta ask, what are you here tonight? What you gonna do on the Thuggalo show tonight?
Yes, so I wanted to say Happy New Year to you guys and everyone listening. Happy 2023, but it's a full moon tonight. It's the first full moon of the year, so it's actually pretty major shit going on.
What does that mean? What's the full moon represent?
So, kind of like closure. It's kind of like sealing up loose ends. Yeah. So basically, full moons are powerful. They're known to like bring out the crazies. Basically, it's just like the veil becomes thinner, you know, and it's a good time to, you know, be grateful for the things that you accomplish, but also, like I said, kind of like closure, endings. That way you can start new. And that's what we're doing. It's the new year. So whoop, whoop.
Hell yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
You're the Thuggalo, they would say. Some would say.
Yeah.
I heard that. I've heard that.
He said, I said that.
I feel that. But no,
Illy
I thought
Gal.
it was appropriate that I came on tonight and read some tarot cards, right? You guys
Hell
into
yeah.
tarot? Any tarot fans in the house?
I'm a fan, but out of raw curiosity. I've never participated in a tarot reading on any level, so this is new for me, and I think everyone on the panel. Illy Gal, I do got to ask, you do this on Patreon, correct?
Yeah, so I started on YouTube a couple years ago, doing some readings. I did a few on the Carnival Spirits channel, but I kind of fell off. There's some reasons for that, you know, but I recently started my YouTube back up, and I started a Patreon too. So yeah, I'll be doing memberships. I can do readings for you. There's all different levels, all different tiers, super easy.
Fresh.
Yeah, no, I'm excited. It's fun. It's, you know, it's a very interesting way to help get answers to like life's little questions. And let's face it, like, who isn't dealing with some sort of like problem or unknown or like want to like look ahead to the future, you know? And like the cards is really a great way to like tap into like, you know, what's going on? How can I handle this? Like, what are my blockages? What can I do to improve my situation, you know?
Hell yeah. Well, I got to ask Baby Sweets, have you ever participated in a tarot reading? Have you ever done anything like this?
I have actually. My old roommate, Lindsay, she actually is into all of that, and she reads for me frequently, maybe once a month.
Hell yeah.
Baby Sweets, I think you should get the first reading from Illy Gal so the Thuggalos can watch and see how this shit goes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Some witchcraft. I don't know if I want to hop right in. You feel me?
I'm with it.
I know, it's kind of interesting because a lot of the guys in my life seem to be a little like intimidated by it, but most of the women in my life have decks, have many decks. Like, we're always giving each other readings. Like, me and Bridget, we're always giving each other readings and stuff. And
nice.
I think it's a people fear what they don't understand kind of thing.
yeah, exactly. And it's a really old divination. Like, it's been around forever. And it's very powerful, you know, and it's energy. So it's like, you have to treat it right. You have to treat it with respect, you know.
Right.
But full moons, new moons, anytime like that, it's always a good time to pull tarot and get some clarity and get some answers. So, Baby Sweets, do you have anything in mind? Like, anything that's like,
oh, geez.
Like, you don't have to be all personal, but maybe you can just think of something and I can pull a card for you.
Any men coming into my life?
Woo!
Gotta know what red flags next.
Right.
A hot topic, you know, going into the new year. I feel like a lot of people single, you know, single and ready to mingle, baby.
Yeah, it's gonna be hot girl summer soon, you know, just a couple months around the corner.
Ooh, hey.
Gotta make sure, you know, I'm gonna be on top of my game being single.
Yeah, I know a lot of people are out there on the prowl and single, and this is the card that just popped out for you. So, ooh, the 3 of Stars. Oh my God, look at how gorgeous this card is. All right.
Interesting. What does that mean, Illy Gal?
Okay. So the stars in this particular tarot is representative of the pentacles. Pentacles usually has to do with like finances. So this is basically like this, like, look at this bitch. She's playing the harp. She's fucking schooling shit. Like, she's doing her own thing. Like, I feel like this vibe is so strong for a lot of single people entering the new year. It's almost like ride that independent wave, like dance to your own music, sing your own song, you know? But yeah, this is a dope card. I really like it.
Heck yeah. Sounds good. I definitely am not going to lie. I think I'm going to stay single for a while.
Yeah, like it's a vibe right now. And let me just see here. Typically, like the 3 of stars in the normal tarot is like collaboration. So I think that this does signify that people will come into your life, but it doesn't exactly mean like potential like romantic lovers. Like they could just be, you know, friends with bennies, or, you know, whatever you want to call it these days. But
Right.
Fun. Yeah. But I just want to leave you with an affirmation for this card. It says, I allow inspiration to flow through me freely. So I think you'll probably find love or like-minded souls doing something that you fucking love this year. So just follow your heart, babe.
Nice. Makes a lot of sense. Nice. I've been meeting lots of fun people since the move.
I love that. Are you going to Juggalo, Ohio? Maybe you'll meet some cute boys there.
I wish I could make it. I have work.
Oh, I do got to say this. Baby Sweets is going to be modeling for us in the near future. Is that correct?
Yes, it is. So excited.
I can't wait. Baby Sweets is oh man, she's just so hot, bro. I'm trying not to, my palms are sweaty just interacting with her, but I can't wait. I can't wait for that collab. I'm looking forward to it, Baby Sweets. I'm really looking forward to that.
So excited.
You was in the Demon Seed video. Explain to me how that all came about with Ouija Mac and etc.
So originally, I was friends with a girl that did my hair out in LA, Miss Jackie Chu. And she brought me to one of his first music videos, which I was in, Jack Shit.
Hell yeah.
And that's kind of how we built our friendship.
That's
which is
nice.
An awesome video.
And the Jack Shit video is like just fucking, I don't even know what to say, bro. Like,
strange.
It's wild.
So insane. The
What was
makeup
that
work
filming
and everything
process?
was super cool.
What was the direction of the Jack Shit video? Was Ouija like, all right, y'all need to look like sedated or like zombies, or like what was the
Yeah, he's like, all right, so y'all just need to stand here and we're basically just gonna run the camera by. And so we're just like looking like we're ghosts, basically, like we're just out of it. It was all dark in the room, so we couldn't see anything at first, and then like through part of the video, you know, he came out with like the horns on him and stuff. It was so cool. It was just, it was a cool vibe. Everybody was super friendly. It was neat.
That's fresh.
Hell yeah, that's what's up. Well, Illy Gal, I think I want to see what the future holds for ELIXIR. What's in the cards for ELIXIR in the mixer? Hey.
Well, the thing is, with tarot, ELIXIR has to want the card, you know? So.
Interesting.
Right. Well, okay, so I probably am a little bit more spiritual than my other 2 co-hosts here. So, I mean, I have had tarot readings before. So, I mean, that's just, we'll just stick with the same aspect, and we'll just stick with romance.
Yeah, so while I was shuffling and while you were talking to me, 2 cards literally came flying out. Oh my God. So I think this is going to be a pretty big year for you in the romance field, because the first card that came out is the King of Cups. This guy is like the most emotionally sound and stable man of the whole fucking tarot. Like, ooh. I feel like, I don't know what's going on in your world, but you've been doing the inner work, and this card shows it. And I think that's so important going into a relationship, is like, you have to be mentally strong on your own. You can't be reliant on someone else to like complete you or make you whole. And the other card here is strength. So I'm really like kind of blown away by this, because like it's basically saying you're emotionally strong, and I think you're gonna have a very surprising year in the romance department. So good luck with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I appreciate it. All right. No, I mean it definitely makes sense. You know, I mean with everything, obviously, I can definitely apply it to situations.
He said, "Yeah, I'm kind of opposed with sticks over here. You guys."
Now, Illy Gal, when did you get into tarot? How long have you been interested in this art?
Yeah, so ever since, I was a kid, I've always been interested in, kind of like occult things. But honestly, it wasn't until Woopstock. I don't know if any of you guys were at Woopstock, but
I was.
It's kind of a little weird story, and I'll try to keep it quick. But my boyfriend at the time had gotten a Dark Carnival tarot reading at Woopstock, and he was all excited about it. And I remember, I don't remember exactly what cards he got, but he was really excited about it. And about a month after, he ended up passing away in a car accident. Oh. And it was pretty tragic. R.I.P. Rob, he was fucking awesome. Thank you.
Rest in peace, Rob.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. But he's here. He's chilling. But what happened was Bridget and I were living in Colorado at the time. And the week of his death, she had the Dark Carnival deck. And I went over to her place and we did a reading together. And we really were like, Rob, what's going on? Why did you leave us? And literally every card that came out was like a message from him directly, no doubt about it. We were crying, we were hugging. And ever since that moment, I was like, I need to get into this. This is a way to connect with spirit. This is a way for me to kind of heal and deal with the trauma that I was going through. So I got my own carnival deck. I don't know if you guys are familiar, but there is a Dark Carnival deck that's based on Juggalo lore. It was made by Rachel Paul.
Shout out Rachel Paul. Let's respect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess unfortunately the energy in that deck is just not something that resonates with me anymore. But it was a great learning tool to get me into tarot, because as a Juggalo, pulling all those cards, it was I instantly knew what that card was based on the imagery of the card. So it was really just snap, snap, snap. And, I've grown since then. I've moved on to the Dreamy Moons Tarot, which I love. But there's so many decks out there, you guys. I mean, if you there's just so many options, and you can find something that connects with you. You know what I mean? And that's the key. It's making it your own. And yeah.
Well, while we have Baby Sweets over here, I gotta ask you again. What did you think of your reading? Are you optimistic that reading is going to be accurate and that you might find a partner in 2023?
Finding a partner in 2023? Can't say yes to that.
For the birds.
Yeah.
Hey, gotta let the birds fly.
The birds are all screwed. I'm sorry.
Damn.
Out of luck. Yeah. I got out of a pretty brutal relationship this last year, and I'm in the healing stage of just focusing and grinding and modeling and getting back into what I love.
Yes.
I was cut off from a lot of the stuff that I liked doing, so it's nice to be free. However, I do meet a lot of friends. I do go out to a lot of raves lately, and I meet some really cool people, but as far as dating, absolutely not. 2023, out of the question.
Nope. Look at she playing her own harp in this bitch.
They're all out of luck.
Damn. ELIXIR, what did you think of your reading, dog? How do you feel about that?
Oh no, it was definitely good reading. I've had readings from people where it's very hard to take them serious, or you know what I mean, or they have to stop in the middle and be like, hold on, let me look up, and then they just read you the definition by hand of what the book says. And I really appreciate how Illy Gal took it and made it more personal, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and I don't even know you like that. I don't know your personal life, but these cards literally came jumping out of the deck, and I always take that as a sign. It's okay, this is if this comes flying out, is definitely a message for you. So.
Right. And it definitely can apply.
Absolutely. our director, our editor, our manager is all the same dude. You feel me? And he yeah, but he's dope. Shout out Jay Herm Onstead. He had like a card
homie.
for Illy Gal, right? Or something?
Yeah, so he's got a story himself. Every week every time he goes and picks up his medication,
Dispenso.
he picks up a card from his OG, and I guess this is what he pulled this week, and he'd like to know what's up with this. If you know what this one is,
The 5 of Pentacles.
Yeah, no, it's the four.
Or four Pentacles. Yeah.
Yeah, well, like I said before, like the Pentacles and Stars usually has to do with like finances and money. The thing about this guy, though, he kind of like this is gonna sound so bad, but think of like a New York like Jewish person. Like I don't know, like he's kind of like stomping on
the hat thing.
Like he's no, not I'm not talking about that, but I'm just saying like
right.
the attitude about money. He's like kind of hoarding it, not hoarding it, but he's like afraid to lose it, I guess, you know. So maybe this is a sign that you need to be a little bit more generous and a little bit more giving and not so like tied down to like things. Yeah, that's what the 4 of Pentacles usually means.
Interesting. Yeah, you put me on. I don't know shit about this, so you're putting me on, Illy Gal.
Dude, there's a lot to know, and I'm definitely not a fucking expert by any means. I'm always learning, and that's what's so great about, you know, my YouTubes and my Patreon is like we can learn together. You know, we can
growth
together. Yep. I feel this like real synergistic thing happening within our culture right now, and I'm here to help. If anyone needs any spiritual guidance, like I got you.
Well, then ONSTED, I think we need to get a reading for ONSTED over here.
Let's go.
So I gotta ask a question, right? I guess.
Yeah, I mean, you can just pick a topic, or you can even just keep it to yourself, and I can just give you a message, and if it resonates, then so be it.
All right. Well, I kind of want to know what's in store for the Thuggalo show this year.
Okay.
Gold in the future. We got diamonds raining on us.
That's an interesting take. I'm excited to see with this. With Juggalo Ohio selling out, there's a lot of good energy.
I was being selfish and only asking about myself.
Whatever you want to do, dog. I mean, hell yeah.
This is collective. This is some collective shit going on right here. All right, we need a card for the Thuggalo show, please.
Hey.
It's gonna happen with the Thuggalo show in 2023. I feel like we got to get some. There's like so many cards that want to come out. I can feel it. Like
there's a lot of energy up in this bitch. I promise.
There's a lot of energy. I feel like you guys are gonna have a lot of guests. I feel like you guys are gonna have a lot of followers. Like I can already kind of feel like it's just gonna keep growing and expanding. Because there's a lot of Juggalo content out there, but no one's really doing what you guys are doing. And
thank you.
Hey.
Yeah, like
that means a lot.
Dude, for real though, like it's fun. It's like happening now. And you can count on it. Like I like things that you can count on. Like, oh, it's Friday night. Like the Thuggalo show is on.
Yes. It's the heartbeat of the streets right here. Thuggalos live over here.
Every fucking Friday.
Oh, you guys, the 9 of cards, okay? Look at this bitch. Look at this bitch. She's like on a Florida fucking tropical.
Follow her up ONSTED. Let me see. This.
Yeah.
What's she doing?
No. So basically, she's chilling with this dope ass bird. You see this fucking bird?
Gotta let a bird squawk.
It's the Phoenix.
No, like this bitch has got it going on. All right, like this is all the networking that you guys are doing right now. Like doing for our press.
Ain't that the truth?
It's so cool. So honestly, it's gonna be mad blessings and abundance for the fucking Thuggalo show in 2023. All right.
Hey. Whoop whoop, Illy Gal. That's
real shit right there.
Yeah,
that's what we needed to hear.
No, this card is like can I just give you a little like hint of advice is that sometimes when you have a lot of success and blessings, it can go to your head a little bit, and it happens to all of us. So one thing to keep in mind is to just stay grounded. All right. She's got the bird that's kind of up in the air. but she's still got her feet on the ground. So just remember, fellas, stay grounded this year because there's a lot of big things happening for y'all. Okay.
Right. Absolutely. I
Dang.
respect
Awesome.
that. I think the cards blessed us tonight, y'all, for real.
Felt
Illy
that
Gal.
shit.
Heck yeah, they did.
I gotta ask ONSTED. He wanted to know what the Thuggalo show had. ELIXIR was like, "Damn, like, am I gonna get some
Alright.
play in 23?" You feel me? I'm not gonna say anything in particular, Illy Gal. I'm just gonna be like, "Hey, give me a reading. Just let me throw me into the universe." You feel me?
So this is really your first tarot card?
Yeah, never. It's no.
Yeah, that was my first one as well.
Oh, I'm popping
Okay.
cherries up in this.
Cherries are being popped, Illy Gal.
Is that what that feeling was?
Oh shit! I gotta
Oh,
clench.
oh shit, son, that one came flying out. What the fuck is
Ooh,
this?
I come in hot. What you know?
Oh, shit. Oh my god, this. Oh wow. This. All right. So this is the Queen of Crystals, okay? And crystals in the normal tarot is going to be swords. So this is like extremely, extremely powerful. So much so that I am going to grab the booklet on this one just because I want you to get the full message from this card.
Understood. Okay. Nice. This is very interesting. What was the card called again, Illy Gal?
It's the Queen of Crystals, aka the Queen of Swords. Yeah. Oh my god.
I'm excited. My cherry is being popped live on the Thuggalo show.
Right? All
I
right.
know, huh?
I'm so glad it's me.
I'm with it.
All right.
Run it up.
Okay, so take this message for what you will, okay?
Okay.
Independence, clear boundaries, unbiased. The affirmation is my boundaries are clear and my mind is strong. The Queen of Crystals could represent you or someone else in your life. She is the perfect example of independence and feminine power and is completely unbiased in her judgment. So this could be like a woman in your life as well, not just you. She can see through anyone's lies or superficiality right through their heart and soul with perfect mental clarity and deep intelligence.
Fucking queen.
Woo! Slaying shit.
That is something. That's interesting. When you pulled that car out, I'll tell you that. I definitely have a situations that's brewing.
Well, trailer park.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. Let me keep reading here.
Okay. All right.
So I guess this woman, having been through a painful past of physical and emotional challenges, she doesn't wear her emotions on her sleeve. You'll have to earn her trust to truly know her heart. She calls on you to seek truth, use your intelligence, and establish clear boundaries with those around you. Woo!
Wow.
So yeah, I don't know if you know this person or if this type of person is going to be entering your life. But maybe this is exactly what you need. Someone who's going to come in and fucking clean shit up and fucking slay, you know? So whether that's you mentally or someone you know, it's definitely a good thing. It's definitely like positive feminine energy, which let's face it, we all need some more of. So
I respect
that's
that.
true.
Illy Gal, if I like you blessed the Thuggalo show and Baby Sweets tonight with those readings,
Right.
but how can the Thuggalos out there contact you to do a reading for them?
yeah, so definitely hit up my link tree. It's on my Twitter and my Instagram, which is at Illy Gal. It's at @ill_e_gal on both platforms. My YouTube is actually premiering. My new video is premiering at midnight right after this over on the Illy Galaxy YouTube channel. And then I also have a brand new Patreon. All the links are there. You can sign up and get readings from me. I have super cheap options starting at $3.33 a month, which is like dollars, just nothing.
That's a great deal for what you get.
Yeah. So, but no, honestly, I love doing this. And thank you guys so much for giving me the opportunity to come on here and pull some cards and have some fun.
No, that was dope.
I hope you all
That was
get
dope.
something. Really, thank you. Like, I hope you all gain some knowledge from that. So.
Well, Baby Sweets, thank you for joining us for this segment. We'd love to have you on later, maybe for the Xena Jugs too. Just speculation.
Actually, Before they go, though, trash or fire?
Oh, that's
Pranks.
right.
Pranks.
How do y'all feel
Trash
about
or fire?
pranks? Trash or fire?
Wait, Prince?
I'm with it.
Pranks.
Pranks.
Do
Like, yeah.
No, wait, Prince, like the
No,
singer?
like pranks. Like someone pours a bucket of water over you
Oh.
and you weren't expecting it. Yeah, like pranks. Is it trash to be
God.
pranked?
No, I think it's fun. I think it's
Hell
super
yeah.
fun.
Hey.
I'm with
Fire.
it. I'm like, let's do it. I always make jokes with my roommates. I'm like, what if I just put a little saran wrap in the toilet, you know, and it just
Yes.
gets you one of these
Yeah.
mornings. What are you gonna do to me?
Real
you know?
shit.
Are you gonna fight me? I live with 2 men. Are you gonna fight me?
She a thuggalo. She a thuggalo.
I'll run downstairs and grab some eggs, you know? I'll get 'em.
Oh, man.
Damn.
All right. All right.
Baby Sweet's about to egg
About
my
that life.
house.
Huh. I'm a feisty one.
Hey, I like that. Illy Gal, how do you feel about pranks? Do you think
Oh.
they're trash or fire within good spirit or like
Yeah,
at the
like-
gathering or
Yeah, like as long as nobody gets hurt, you know what I mean? Like it's all in
Mhm.
good fun until someone gets fucking hurt, you know? That's my
real?
Then it's even more funny, but
Yeah,
make sure
yeah,
they're
yeah.
all right first.
No, like
Just
it's
kidding.
a good prank is good, but you know, be careful out there, fam. Jeez.
100%.
So is it fire? We got fire.
Fire.
Fire. That's
Fire.
it.
Fire.
That's
For
back
sure.
to back fires on the panels
Fires.
tonight.
Fire, 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 fire.
Nothing but fire. Always.
Real shit. Well, I gotta say, thank you to Baby Sweets. Thank you to Illy Gal for coming and doing those tarots.
So much.
Love to have you guys back on the show in some capacity in the future. We're gonna let you guys go. Have a great night, and thank you so much for popping in on the Thuggalo show.
Whoa, whoa.
Yeah, thank you.
Whoa,
Nice
whoa.
to meet you all. Have a great night.
Absolutely.
Whoa.
Whoa, whoa. Later. And that was
That
Baby
was dope.
Sweets. Hell yeah,
That
that
was
was
dope.
Illy Gal. Bro, I gotta say,
Nice
Illy
change of
Gal.
pace.
For real. What other Juggalo YouTube channel is doing that?
Nobody.
Try to copy that in some capacity, other guys. But I gotta say, bro, I'll give you another one. You have the tarot idea. Bro, yeah, I know ONSTED, we running low on the time, bro. We are pushing
We're
the
running
limit.
wild
Yeah.
tonight, actually.
So let me knock out some of the shit. We got the page of the
Yep.
week still to get to that are backstage. We are
Yep.
coming
right
from
around
page
the
of the week.
corner.
The page of the
Yep.
week is interesting because we talked about them a few weeks ago, so it's gonna be
That's
interesting.
right.
Oh.
I don't have much to say regarding Hideous because it's so fresh, but I will say the song that I like the most is Dog and Day of the Dead. How y'all feeling?
Damn.
Black
I'll
metal
go
rap.
first. Okay.
Black metal rap. That's it.
With
That's my
Mercules.
number one.
That's all you gotta say?
That's my
Damn.
number one.
How you
All
feeling?
right, so the one thing I'll say about the album is normally by now I would have done Moved On from like the first release of the album, but I'm still fucking with Scandia hard, man. Like it
Scandia's
still
a
goes so fucking
Great
hard.
track.
That and Wallet, man.
100%.
There you
Wallet's
see
good
on
too.
Wallet, Shinobi's hard.
Shinobi.
Like that is my
Like-
number two on that.
that's
that
like
one
the
so far.
that's like what do you call the ballad almost?
Yeah, it's kind of like the ballad one, and I really like it.
Yeah.
I really like it.
ONSTED pulled up the image of the Thuggalo Caviar. If you use Spotify, look up Thuggalo Caviar, and we keep that bitch updated.
Yeah. Yeah. Go peep that.
100%.
Put that shit in your ear holes, because that shit's fresh. Like, he really busted
Alright.
ass on that shit. Oh, look what he's got in his
Ooh.
hands. I think it's time
What
for
is
that.
this, boy?
I heard you got something.
Yeah, look at
got
these boys. I like that
this-
bag.
The
Oh, I
bag
see.
is fresh. This came fresh from Weed New Matt shop.
You could hide your weed in that, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, bro, recreationally, the cinch bag is a dope
it.
ass idea for the slides.
Yeah, it is.
And here
Let's
are
see
the
these
size
version
11
twos.
slides. Yeah, I've not
Yeah.
wore these yet, so these are crispy.
Pop them hoes out.
Size 11. How y'all feeling about the slides? ONSTED, are you gonna cop these? They're still on the store.
Yeah, I want to. Look at the bottom of those. All right, so
Yeah.
yes, the bottom of those are way better than the V1s. All right,
Yeah.
and that's what we're gonna know that's what happens with growth and product testing. But these ones right here, I'll tell you what, those look like they're gonna last a lot longer because
I
I
think
wore
so.
mine. I wore my V1s religiously. Like those were my house shoes.
Yeah.
I wore them every day, and
We're gonna need
they
to get you a
lasted
pair.
almost a year. I need to. Yes, I need to.
We
Was
need
there
to get
no
a pair of
cinch?
V2 so you can do a comparison. And
I
do
need-
a fucking
yeah.
product
Shit.
comparison.
Was there not a cinch bag with the V1s? Because I didn't have the
No,
V1s.
I don't remember mine having one. I think it was just in like a little plastic bag that I popped open and was good to go with them.
Nice little container. You can put anything, weed, fucking
Put
gathered,
your weed
water
in that.
bottle. Yeah.
Right?
Be a dope little
Weed?
cinch bag. Yeah. What else do we got to talk about that we can run through? Fucking Hex has the Valentine Spectacular show
coming up, which
Yeah.
is super fresh. We also
Geneva, Wisconsin at Foley's Bar, Saturday, February 11th. Hex, SOM,
Not too
Mo
much
Foley.
longer. Yeah,
Yeah,
not too much after Juggalo, Ohio.
I was gonna say, honestly, if you can pull up the flyer for Juggalo, Ohio, this
Yeah.
bitch sold out in a fucking week. Okay, like if you're asked out on Juggalo Ohio tickets, if you can't get some scammer to sell it to you for $400 at this point, I don't know how to fuck get in that bitch. But I'm gonna say this: I'm gonna say if you can't go to Juggalo Ohio, do your best to pull up in Wisconsin in February and pull up for Hex, bro. Chapter 17, Hex is gonna be out there putting on a hell of a show. I don't think I'll be able to make this one. Do you guys think you might or?
I mean, I know I've said it before too, like where I was like, God damn it, Hex, why you gotta make me go back to Wisconsin?
back
man?
to fucking Wisconsin.
It's cold, especially in February when it's fucking freezing. But no, I'm gonna try for
How
sure.
do y'all feel about the sellout though for Juggalo Ohio?
We knew it was gonna happen, didn't we? We called
Knew
that
it.
shit. We knew it was gonna happen fast. I actually expected it to happen faster. But what did you say, Elixir? It was 9 days?
I said, okay, yeah, it was 9 days that it sold out. And
Damn.
if you ever been to Scully's like more than like once or whatever, you probably know that Scully's is notorious for overselling. Not just like they don't sell out. They oversell their tickets. And like I've never like for it to be sold out is it's mind blowing to me because
For the first
like,
annual.
I ain't heard it before.
Real
And
shit.
then yeah, for a first annual show of Chapter 17, like yeah, dude, it's definitely
Crazy.
gonna make it to where there's gonna be more annual shows.
That bitch
Guaranteed.
could be in Dayton. That bitch could be in Louisville, Kentucky. That bitch could be in New York. Where's
I
that
think
bitch
we're
gonna
gonna
be?
get more.
It's gonna be Ohio.
I think it's gonna be Dayton.
Juggalo, Ohio will be Ohio, but yeah, the next city may be Dayton because he did say. I mean, Dayton fucks with them hard.
Dayton is just a Juggalo hotbed in general.
for
too.
sure.
That's my prediction. But bro, Cleveland might show out. Fucking
But yeah,
Toledo.
like with the Juggalo, Ohio being so well received, like they're gonna be another annual show that's not even called Juggalo, Ohio. It could be something else somewhere else. You know what I mean?
No, it's Juggalo Ohio takeover, and Ohio.
It's not
just takes over
Westford
the whole
Juggalo.
world. No, it's Juggalo Ohio, but it takes over. You know what I mean?
Darby
Like
and Dev
Ohio.
would appreciate a Westford juggler and have to drive through that shit.
Go Westford juggling.
We got one more bit of news. One more before we jump
what's that?
into page of the week.
Because I was going to ask y'all who y'all thought the secret guest was going to be. I think it's going to be the big homie Violent J making his first public appearance since Halloween.
I'm gonna flip it. I'm flipping it, and I'm saying it's gonna be Shaggy. I think we're gonna get Shaggy set. That's
Just
what
as
I'm
fresh.
thinking. That's what I'm thinking, and that's what I'm actually kind of hoping. I'm with it. It doesn't matter. Don't matter because I'm already gonna be there, and it's
That's
gonna
what
be
I'm
lit.
saying. Yeah.
And I'm gonna be, headspace so fucking
I'm gonna
excited to
say
be
both.
there that I don't care.
It'd be dope if ICP.
The ICP.
Both of them. It's gonna
Yo,
be ICP.
The first Lazy and Crazy 2023 drop of the year.
That's it.
I copped the hoodie. Were you able to pick up anything from this?
Unfortunately, I did not budget for my job going to bi-weekly, so
I didn't think I was gonna have to pay $100 for the hoodie. So I feel you.
Oh, you should have known that.
First of the year, man. Yeah, right.
This bitch right here is so dope to me.
The puffer jacket, yeah.
Yes, dog. So fresh. And then these pants match it.
I think I read there's only 10 puffer jackets, 10 or 15.
Yep.
I think it's only
Limited to
fitting that you have to get those bucket hats too.
Yes, of course.
It's only fitting, man.
If anyone in the chat was able to get some of this merch, please let us know. Tell us what you got.
Yeah, let's see your Juggalo Gucci.
Yeah, this designer. You know what it is. Yeah, Hatchet Man is designer, but this is that Louis V. You feel me?
Gucci. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, bro. We got a segment we want to get into, and before we get into it, I'm just gonna say this: we always do the page of the week. Every week we've come out here and I'll go ahead and hit that thing at the bottom of the screen where it's like, what is it on stage? Could you put that up where it's like, hey, if you want to be the page of the week, contact us, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to say this. Yeah, I'm going to say I got on YouTube 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, whenever it was, and I saw a homie in a C-17 shirt rapping on stage, and he fell on stage. And I was like, bro, he's wearing a C-17 shirt. This is like our dude. You feel me? We're making a podcast that he would fuck with. So I was like, yo, Thuggalos, help me find out who this dude was. And we played it on the show. I should have put a throwback clip, but we're going to play that video with him on and go through this shit. But before you play the video ONSTED, I'd like him to be on screen. So can we see who the page of the week is, even though I pretty much
this week? Yep, we already kind of, it's fine. We got it. This week's page of the week is the motherfucking Blazing Boys.
Lil Zip. Lil Zip and his homeboy. He's going to have to remind me what his homeboy's name is. I fucked up and don't forgot.
Bam!
Hey. What's up, y'all?
Woo, woo!
Woo.
Lil Zip, bro. Homie, this is a long time coming.
My homie's name is Dead MC, bro. We the Blazing Boys up in this shit. Much appreciated. Much love for you having us on here, man.
Yup. Hell yeah.
We've been for it the entire time, bro. Y'all shit is lit. I've been loving it. We've been checking that shit out, bro. You know that's man. I've been sad since Shaggy and the Creep kind of stopped doing shit, so I needed that void filled, and you guys are kind of doing that. You know what I mean? So yeah. C-17 for life. So you already know I'm on it.
100%.
We've been checking the shit out in the room there, which reminds us of ourselves right there. As you see.
Oh yeah.
We be that way.
Hell yeah. Bro, you coming with a lot of energy and the audio's muffing a little bit. So if you could bring it down just a tad bit, you feel me, Blair?
Yeah, the good footage is recorded by a professional dude, but he hasn't been able to process everything yet from the show. And all the footage we got is from people's cameras that didn't do a really good job recording.
I understand that, bro. I gotta ask, when we reach out to you, I went online and I was like, yo, Thuggalos, find out who this ninja is because I want him on the show. And we played we played the video. You fell on stage, but we pointed out the fact that you didn't let that stop you. You didn't stop it.
I was down and down. I'm like, I can't stop. I can't. There's no way I'm stopping right here. My boy's face is about to come up. I love the song. The beat was made by our boy from Clockwork E. You guys have shown Clockwork E on here. He made the beat for it, Kyle. And he was there watching the show. I was, and I'm like,
he's actually one of the people that jumped up on stage.
Yeah, you see him. He's like, me off the ground. And I was like, there's no way I'm stopping, bro. We're keeping the show going. I'm like, even if I have to stay on the ground for this whole entire verse, I'll fucking do it. But they got me up, man.
ONSTED, can you blow up that video so there's less white on the screen? I want to, I want to see this video up close. Now, Lil Zip, do you see the video on screen that we're about to play, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I want, ONSTED, if you could take this like 3 seconds at a time, and then pause it, and then we'll take you through. What are you feeling in this moment right here, Lil Zip? You're rapping.
The chorus of this song, because the song's name is Lyrics. So with the song name Lyrics, we had to go hard on what the lyrics are, man.
Real.
And I'm hyped, man. And this song, I wish the audio was better in this. Be checking ready for that shit when it comes out. Be on the channel. I was bumping hard, so I'm jumping around. I'm not feeling my body. I'm not feeling my weight. All I'm feeling is the vibe of the room. Everybody's getting lit for us. And as you see, as we're sliding, man, there's these decorations in the background. I didn't even know they were really there or even close to be where I was. Everything was clear in front of me. So I'm like, I'm safe to do whatever in my space.
Right.
And I had to watch it back 3 or 4 times to notice what actually got me, because when I fell, I thought I slipped on a cord or something,
And there it is, right there.
Now pause it ONSTED, because I have a question.
And as you see, I go down here in a second, you'll see me kick the speaker. That's why I thought I slipped on the cord. Man, I lost that fucking speaker at the crowd, bro. I felt bad for those in the front row over there because it swung. It swung over there. You had to grab the boy in the front, grab that shit.
Now, before we play the moment where you fall, I got to ask this. How many times have you performed on stage? This wasn't your first time playing live.
8 performances of that year.
Had you ever had a hiccup?
This last year, we went to the Gathering and performed on the Dream stage. That was
nice.
our very first performance as as Blazy Boys, we performed when we were younger when we first got doing rock shows and stuff back in the day. But that was our first. Gathering was the first, and we've done a show damn near almost every month from that point, and a multiple shows since then.
Right.
So this was
So-
like at this point or so.
Had you never had a hiccup on stage, you had never fell or missed like.
No.
This is the first time.
No.
And honestly, like even though this was only like 3 fucking songs of ours performed this night, and even with this fall, it probably holds my second favorite performance of this year. The other my favorite is that Space Booth and Lasers by Clockwork E, man.
Yeah, that's
fucking
big.
that shit. The crowd was
Oh! Well, okay, take us through this moment, Lil Zip.
We're gonna take it back on a hot second.
Take us through this moment.
I named it Fat Juggalo Rapper Falls, literally just to get the traction, bro. Just the traction.
Boom!
Hey, that's how I
But
found
look
it,
at you, dog. Look at you.
And they still going.
Just
right there.
You did this shit.
We get it all just right.
Yeah, there's Kyle Combs right there in the beanie. There's
What are they
Steve
saying
Sales,
to you in
Steve
that
Sales,
moment?
The host of the show, you ain't stopping. Show never stops, bro.
Hell no, it doesn't matter.
What did they say to you in that moment?
They started cheering harder after I got up. They started cheering.
Oh,
really
yeah.
harder, bro. They were even more into the song. His verse killed it, and our last chorus where we finalized it up, bro. Let the room know what was going on.
You know why they didn't? The crowd got more alert for you is because they respected that you didn't quit and you didn't
Right.
allow it to hinder you.
You just
Yeah,
kept
bro.
fucking going with it.
And your
that's
homeboy-
respect.
Your homeboy didn't sell it. You know, he's still playing and he's not
Yeah.
giving a fuck that you slipped up.
Oh, don't fuck me, man. You have no idea what we've been through together, bro. This ain't shit. This ain't
Right.
shit. This ain't
Can we
shit,
get the
man.
fall one more time, ONSTED, just for the one
Yeah,
time?
we'll get that one more again.
Yeah.
Lil Zip on the Thuggalo show, man. I'm glad we can make this happen. He fell, but he did not let it define him.
Look,
Hell
my
yeah.
man just keeps going with it.
It's the tree curtain. What is it? The tree carpet or
The
whatever.
skirt.
The skirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking
The
skirt.
tree, it was just random. I think it was a piece in front of the little tree in the front. There's a decoration behind there, and it was just sitting in front of that because there's nothing. Every time I look there, because the tree has it still has its skirt there. So I think it's a whole different one that was just sitting there.
Okay.
Damn, do you think someone tried to fuck with you, dog? Do you think someone
Sabotage you.
Sabotage.
I
Yeah.
appreciate that they did, man. You know that video got some of the videos that got us on the Thuggalo show. Hey,
Look.
much love to whoever. Do it
Look,
again.
my man said he yeeted that fucking speaker into the crowd.
Yeah,
Now
he
watch the
did.
speaker. I didn't notice that until just when he said that. Watch. Yeet!
The speaker went flying like a Fago at an ICP show.
Yo, I'm not even gonna lie. Like I was like, oh man, I gotta rap and pick up my boy. I see 2 motherfuckers coming up. I'm like, yeah, man, they got it.
He said, I got you,
Hell
kid.
yeah. He said he does. Okay, ONSTED, you can take that video down, bro.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, no, you can't get a Juggalo down unless a Juggalo wants to be down. You know what I mean?
Valid.
That's it.
What's
Right.
next for the Blazy Boys? What's next for Lil Zip? What's next
We
for
just
you?
released our album, Blazy Boys, self-titled, because it's our first album officially as the Blazy Boys, because we were doing music separately, and they got it back together again and sealed the Blazy Boys. So we just released that one. We're actually recording our spring album called
Nice.
Spring Cleaning. It's going to be about taking out the trash, cleaning out the closet of all the bullshit.
Also, just a lot of talking shit
Yeah.
too.
And then our fall album is called Fall Fairy Tales.
We should save the explanation for later.
I want to give it.
That's a no pun intended with the use of the word fall.
So the basic, so it's gonna be a story album, 13 songs. We not the full concept, quick concept. We get sucked into a storybook, and we have to go through different fairy tales and have to make our way through each fairy tale.
We gotta live through each chapter.
We gotta live through each chapter, and each one's gonna have like a message for each chapter. And
Nice.
so it's gonna be a first concept full album like that, where we're gonna put dedication into the sound and how it's organized.
Blazy Boys. Blazy Boys, if the Thuggalo show were to put on like a parking lot party at the gathering, would you be down to perform for us on behalf of the Thuggalo show?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, 100%, bro.
That's the web redemption.
Bro.
That's the web redemption.
This time
Yeah.
we go on the dream stage.
Yeah, I work a full-time job too, so sometimes my vacation time gets set in early, so it's kind of hard to find my way through. But they kind of changed a couple things. So when the dates actually get dropped, I'm gonna make sure I'm there.
That's it. That's how a Thuggalo do it, player. Y'all got a lot of C17 merch on. I see a lot of Ouija stuff in the background. What does C17 and Ouija Mac mean to you?
He's one of my inspirations, honestly. We started doing performances after I went to this Ouija Mac show, and I met Clockwork there. I saw them for the first time, and they were one of my biggest inspirations to start actually performing. And the way Ouija Mac's music is, I connect to every bit of it. I heard earlier, just like Rick Will was talking about, man, some of his songs, like he mentioned them all, one of my favorites off of that. And I connect. And then especially like Dirtbag album.
Right.
There's several songs that Pretty Ugly too. There's several songs on those albums that I'll break down while listening to, man.
Lil Zip, you got such a passion in your voice.
And a new look to the Juggalo style. And yeah, there's always some bad seeds we're going to have to deal with. And he's getting heat for that because he's bringing in people. But he's also bringing in that love and respect and cutting out the bullshit.
Lil Zip, you got such a passion in your voice, man. I can hear it. I can hear how passionate you are for what you do. And I do want to say, absolutely. And that's who we want as Juggalos and Thuggalos out here. We want people who give a fuck making art in our community.
The music, honestly, has saved our lives, man. We grew up fucking listening, legit saved. Play any chapter of our lives. Okay, either way. We grew up listening to like ICP and Dark Lotus and all these motherfuckers.
Our parents were Juggalos. His mom,
second generation Joes.
Music, his mom helped bring it around, and his family that he was around. We grew up. We've been Juggalos since day fucking one, man. This is our family. I will support anybody who's family, and that's what I tried to do. I've reached out and tried to bring anybody at these performances we do. Being a new guy, I see other new guys. Man, we brought them in. We've got this crowd in this community. And Juggalo, Ohio, that's why I'm so hyped to go. Because Juggalos in Ohio, man, we've been getting together hard.
Yeah.
Everybody, even the artists, are even bigger names going higher. Everybody's connecting. We're doing shows together. We're doing Blazy Bash this year, hosted by us in our hometown with big names coming. July 9th, we're working on getting that together. We Juggalos in Ohio, man. I grew up. My hometown was a Juggalo hometown, man.
I feel
had no
that.
friends, had nobody until Juggalos took me in, showed me that love and support, showed me who I was, and accepted me for what I was. So
that's beautiful. That's actually very beautiful, Lil Zip.
Oh man, it's real shit though, for real.
Right?
Like,
no,
we've all had those moments of being alone, and then when I came into contact with my boy here, man. The whole fucking household was down with the fucking clown, yo. Like, don't get me wrong, I had a few friends here and there, but when I met this motherfucker, and like he really connected with me because I was outcasted by everybody, like just because of fucking music I like.
Yeah,
people like get their fucking horror movies and like their scary story book shit. Like the way I see it, it's like it's literally the same shit, but in audible form.
Scared to hear the words. Like,
There's so much,
and also like the fucking beats and the flows that all of these motherfuckers have. Like it's obviously on a musical level that we like it, but the storytelling and all the fucking being real shit about real fucking like facts of life, or just looking at shit from a wicked view. You know, what your style of this genre is. But man, we grew up, and man, when I fucking ran into this motherfucker when I was 14 years old, we grew closer and closer, and it went from friendship to like literally brothers, and just every day fucking celebrating the wicked shit and also celebrating our family ties with each other.
All right, well, Blazy boys, I'm gonna wrap this up with y'all. Thank y'all for coming on tonight. We appreciate
it. Much respect, dude. Much love to y'all. Y'all are doing it, man. I've watched a lot of the podcasters. Much love to a lot of different podcasts out there. There's a few that are really slipping, that are disrespecting the Juggalo community. But you all are out here supporting, loving, giving amazing content. It's entertaining to watch. It's also real shit. And you guys bring out people we want to see.
Really?
And thank you for the opportunity for us to have that opportunity as well, man.
That means so much. Thank you so much. That means so much. We worked so hard on this. How can people find Blazy Boys online?
You can check us out on Backseat Productions on YouTube, see Blazy Boys on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, you name it. Look up Blazy Boys, Little Zip, XIP, Dead MC, D3AD, MC. Check either of those out. You'll find any of our shit. Check it out. Our new album just dropped. We got that Christmas weed song, Merry Litmus. Check all the funny shit out. We got cool, funny, hard, and growling songs. We growl and do growl music too.
Fucking like
everything. We do everything, man.
For real. Check it out.
Hell yeah, boys.
I promise you will find
We hope to see y'all at Juggalo, Ohio.
Hell
We hope
yeah.
to see y'all in
Yeah,
person. Pop it up.
Subscribe to this goddamn YouTube channel right here, bro.
That's it.
Bundle show out here doing it, man.
That's it.
Drop those likes, comment, hit those notifications like Little Zip did, bro.
Hell yeah. Thank you, lazy
guys.
boys. Whoop, whoop. Thank y'all.
Whoop, whoop to everybody out
Whoop,
there
whoop.
fucking shit watching right now. Much love.
Much love to the Blazy Boys, Lil Zip. That man fell on stage and he did not let it define him. Boys, this has been the Thuggalo Show. Been a great show.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yes,
get off. I'm gonna get off this computer and go bump Hideous for the rest of the week. But
Oh,
ONSTED,
for sure.
Well, of course.
yeah,
That's
ONSTED. Who is coming on the show next week?
Who
Who was it? I can't remember. Playboy.
This one is top. Fuck, we say this every fucking week. You know, it's just,
Alright,
this
but
one's gonna be
still.
the best. This one's gonna be the top tier.
It keeps
This one's gonna be
going.
this. But this one is everybody's fucking homie. You can call him everybody's fucking
Everybody.
OG out here singing about fucking coney dogs on a
Oh.
motherfucking chili dog. So
No.
be sure to pull the fuck up next Friday for the one, the fucking only
Who is
Clownvis.
Clownvis
will
Presley?
be on the fucking Thuggalo show next Friday.
Yeah.
Dog.
Next
Be fucking
Friday.
here.
All right, and thank y'all for watching. Clownvis be here next week. Woo woo.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoa.
Thuggalo. Thuggalo. Thuggalo.
Hey, this is Ouija Mac, the ugliest juggalo that ever fucked your bitch. Tune into the Thuggalo podcast or you ain't shit, ho.